Am I really that much? And breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I am your girl Decenta who loves things all on sale, and in today's video I am taking you guys along the way. I am headed to Arizona, Scottsdale, Arizona, y'all. Arizona, I can't believe it. I have been wanting to go to Arizona for a very long time. Oh well, first y'all, I'm doing like I'm redoing my closet, so this is going to be my content space. I have a big closet, if you can't tell, and I have a window in my closet, and so I am turning this in, so it's under construction, so please do not mind that. And then also, I am your girl Decenta, and on this channel we talk about all things on sale, whether it's shopping on the latest clearance rack, traveling, anything that does not break the bank. This is what we talk about on this channel. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Welcome to my crib. Well, welcome to Erica's crib. All right, y'all, so we are in Arizona, Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm gonna show y'all this Airbnb. Is the pool cold or hot? Hi. Say hi to the birthday girl. Welcome to my crib. Oh, they got a grill. All right. Oh, they got a jacuzzi. They got a jacuzzi, y'all. Oh, Erica, that has a balcony. Jacuzzi back here. It's hot out here, y'all. It is so hot out here. This is the backyard. I'll show y'all a view of the backyard. This is the view of the backyard. This is my first day in Scottsdale. Alright guys, so I just got back, y'all. I've been wanting to go to Arizona for a very long time. I actually wanted to do my baby moon there, but we were kind of thinking like the heat, being pregnant, nah. So we decided to not do Arizona, but y'all, it's just been on my list for a long time. When I look online, it's just like an amazing, like the pictures, like it just looks super fun. And so my good friend Erica, shout out to Erica if you're watching this, shout out to you because you're the real MVP. So her birthday was coming up. I was asking her like, hey, what's up, are we doing anything for your birthday, you know, blah blah blah. She hit me back, she was like, yes, let's go to Arizona. The second day I booked my flight because honey, I was going with or without you. When she said Arizona, I was like, oh yes, perfect. And this trip it was a girl trip, and I was automatically on board, like, yes, sign me up right now. And it's funny because when we all got there, she was like, you know, D, you actually initiated this, because she was like totally procrastinating and she just couldn't make up her mind, and she was just going back and forth. And when I bought my plane tickets, oh man, I have to plan it because she bought her plane ticket. So I'm like, yes, because we was going with you or without you, okay? And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb, if people still say that.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So it's a girl trip. Her birthday was in September, so we did the girls trip, and y'all, it was just amazing from the time we touched down. Now, it was a Thursday through Sunday trip, and so when we touched down, y'all, when I hit that airport, when I stepped outside of the airport, the air just, it just slapped me in my face. It wasn't the air, it was just dry. It was just, it was a heat that I've never experienced before, and I've lived in Texas, so I know how hot weather, but it was just like a dry, like I'm still coughing because my throat is still dry. So yeah, it was like super dry. It was hot outside. Yes, definitely hot outside that Thursday, but Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, like the weather was like perfect. It was like in, like, I want to say like 74. It started on 74, and it didn't get up to the 100s. And so I was so grateful for that, because honestly I did not know how to pack, because, you know, with me being 9 months postpartum, my hormones, I sweat a lot, and when I sweat so bad, and I'm never, you know, been the person to like sweat easily. And so, girl, going into this heat, I was like, what in the world? So you guys check out what I packed and what I wore on my trip to Arizona. That video just actually went out, so stop this video, go ahead and stop this video, come back to this video and go watch that, because I really had to like think about the outfits that I needed to wear, and like if they were gonna sweat, you know, if sweat would show in my outfits, because that ain't cute. Like, that's definitely not cute. So definitely go check that video out. So yeah, so we got there on Thursday. We all caught up and we had girl talk immediately. And then what did we do? We grabbed some lunch from a nearby place, and then went back to the Airbnb. The Airbnb was amazing, as you guys probably already seen clips of the Airbnb. It was just amazing. And yeah, so we went back to the Airbnb, we chilled. So on Thursday we went to this place called, I think it was Palma. I think it was a new restaurant because it only has like 439 reviews on Google. And but it was a vibe, y'all. We went super late. I think it closed at 2. I think we got there at like 9:30, 10, I want to say. And we ate, and they had like these sweet potato fries almost. I don't know what it was, but y'all, it was just so good. Like, oh it was just so good. Like, I can't even put it into words because I've never had that taste before. It's kind of like a sushi place. No, not kinda, it was a sushi place. It was really good. I didn't have anything to drink. Throughout this trip I would pump and dump, but on Thursday I decided to just take it slow. I think I probably had one drink, and then I just didn't want to overdo it with doing a lot of drinking. But y'all, that restaurant was a 10 out of 10. I would definitely recommend going to that restaurant. I don't know what it looked like in well, actually I seen a TikTok of how it looks in the afternoon, and it was really nice. So 10 out of 10 would definitely recommend that restaurant. Well, what did I have? I had the Caesar salad, y'all. I didn't even take a picture. I was so hungry. I had a Caesar salad and I downed that thing. You hear me? I completely downed that thing. And so I think a couple of the ladies just got appetizer, and then I think a sushi roll. But yeah, it was I like the vibes. It had like it was giving me Tulum vibes. It had like trees and lighting. It was just like a really good time to like kick it. And like I said, like we went closer to like when it was closing, so there wasn't like a whole lot of people in there, so we kind of like kikied. We had a great time, guys, on Thursday night. It was a really real like introduction to how our trip was gonna start out. So it was really good. Thumbs up. Would highly recommend that restaurant.
Boy, I've been watching you. Boy, I've been watching you.
And then Friday, some of the girls went hot air balloon. I did not go, and I kind of kicked myself later saying like, man, I could have done that, because they like sent us pictures and told us like how the process went, and it was just like maybe like my nerves got over me, because I did watch a couple videos before I was thinking about doing it, and I probably shouldn't have done that, because it was just like, yeah, I got a new baby, I'm trying to come home to my baby. You know, like freak accidents like are subject to happen to anybody. So I decided not to do it, but I kind of wish I did it the aftermath. But I mean, they had a great time, and they sent me videos of the views, and it was really nice. So yeah, they did that. They had to be up at 4 o'clock to leave to be at the place, and they did that. And then while they were doing that, I'll just go ahead and drop some clips here of what I was doing. Good morning, good morning. It is the next day in Scottsdale, Arizona. Some of the girls went out to do a hot air balloon here. And so I'm so excited to like hear about their experience. So they went there. I think I am going to do a spa. So it is the time right now. Yeah, it's 6:37. 6:37, y'all. It's early, but my time is on the East Coast time, so that's that. I think I'm gonna order some Uber Eats because I am like starving. I am currently pumping. I'm still pumping. I'm still breastfeeding, so I'm pumping. Today's gonna be like a real chill day. It's her birthday today, and so it's gonna be a chill day. So yeah, I think I'm gonna look up some spas and try to go there while they're gone, and then see what's up for the rest of the day. I think we're gonna have brunch somewhere and do something else. So I didn't make it to the spa because they did not have anything available like right then. Like I wanted something right there, and it was only like 7 minutes away from me. One of the world renowned resort, I can't think of the name offhand. I'll put it right here if I can remember, or I'll put a picture right here of the resort, but they didn't have anything available. I was super bummed because I was like, how do we come to Arizona and we don't have a spa day? But it wasn't that type of trip, so I kind of was like, I'll have to come back to actually do that, because spa is just my thing here. And so I didn't get to do that, but that's fine, because once the ladies got back from hot air balloon, we went to brunch at Sugar Jam. I think that's the name. Yeah, Sugar Jam. But before we went to brunch, y'all, we were kind of like, so we were actually in the neighborhood that we soon found this out later, but we were in a really good neighborhood, and it was right down the street from the mall. I'm not sure what name of the mall. I'll research it and I'll put it down here. And I'll put the Airbnb link down here as well if anybody's interested in staying at the Airbnb. So it was in a really good neighborhood in area. But before, on Thursday, we didn't see anybody walking. We didn't see anybody out. We seen like random people, and we're like, it's like a ghost town. Nobody was out, and it was hot, but it was cooling off. But we still didn't see any, even at night, we still didn't see anybody out. And it wasn't like extremely hot, like, oh my God, I'm gonna stay in the house hot. So that kind of made us like, okay. And then we went to this liquor store to get some liquor and like drinks and stuff for the house. And there was this guy that came in like with his shirt off, and he was saying how he slept under the tow truck or something of that sort. And me and the ladies looked at each other. We were like, okay, it's time to go. let's go ahead and get where we need to go, and let's go ahead and get up out of here. And so we didn't know where we were at, y'all. We just out and about, like, don't even know what part of town we in, but thank God for his coverings, because we were just out. And so we were like, okay, Arizona vibes are getting a little sketchy, but Friday, it kind of turned around because we found black people, and I'll drop what we did for brunch. I couldn't really film in there, and I forgot my camera, and I couldn't really film because they were playing music, so I'll give you guys a little bit of clips here.
Boy, I've been watching you.
Into Sugar Jam, it was a vibe. Like, from the minute we walked in, it was a complete vibe. And it was mostly like, we seen black people. Like, I'm just gonna be real with you, like, it's just a safe space, you know, when you can see somebody that looks like you and can vibe out like you. It's just a safe space. And when we first reached Arizona, it was not a lot of black people we were seeing. So I say, okay, like, I'm cool with a diverse crowd, don't get me wrong. Like, I love all races, but also sometimes I do want to be, you know, amongst my people, because I love my people. And it was kind of like, okay, all right, okay. But when we went to Sugar Jam, I was like, we found our people. We found our people. So we would then later ask the waitress, what are some of the places that trying to vibe, you know, we're trying to have a good time, like, you know, a lounge maybe, just to give us options if we did want to do other things that were already on our list. And so she gave me a list, and I'll put all of the places that she recommended for like vibe with, like, I think she said one was like a nightclub. I think it was 1111. It was a nightclub, and it was like a grown and sexy. It was like a culture club. I'll put it up here if you guys are interested in like, if you're going to Seattle and you're trying to vibe out with like lounges and like nice clubs. And Sugar Jam is located in Glendale, and I was telling Marcus like, oh, we were in Glendale, and he was like, oh, that's where Charles Barkley stays. And I was like, oh, okay. It was really a nice place. I actually like that area, Glendale. We seen a lot of off club houses, like big mansions. It was really nice. So Glendale, yes, I love Glendale. So yeah, so if you are traveling to Arizona and you're looking for other places to find people that look like you, or if they don't look like you, these are a good starter point right there. And I hope that you guys have fun, because yeah, it looks like a vibe. We didn't make it to any other place. I think we made it to like, maybe, I wanted to make sure that you guys, like, to get you guys together, to give you like some places. So yeah, that was that on Saturday, and no, that was Friday. So yeah, we went to brunch, and then we came back to the house and we had girl chat again. Really love like different people insight on different topics. I love it. I love to get down deep and real whenever I can. And again, y'all, this was my first time away from Max, and I got through it. This girl talk, we did like a slumber party, cut some cake, and then we would get ready to go to dinner. And like I said, the birthday girl, she had a theme, so each night we had to wear blue, brown, and black. And so on Friday night it was blue, on Saturday night it was black, and on Thursday night it was brown. And so these were all of the restaurants. I'll just put them right here so you guys will know all of the restaurants that we were able to dine in. I can't say, the only setback that I had was the Toca place. It was a Mexican steakhouse. I wouldn't personally, well, I'll take that back, because everyone said that their food was good. I ordered a steak. I ordered a petite filet, and it was not hot at all. It was average. If you told me that was a steakhouse, I would be like, oh my God. Like, I wanted to send it back, but then I didn't want to send it back because, you know, like, I'll just cough it up. I'll cough that $52 up. But I don't think I would get that again. I don't know if I would go there. The vibes were good. There was like this lady that came out, and she was doing like fire and stuff like that. But I don't know about, that was the only one that was like, if I had to rate it, I would probably rate it a 6 out of a 10. But the other restaurants that we went to was really good. Like, I would definitely go back to those. Maple Ash, I would definitely go back there. Oh my God, I had the sea bass, and it was to die for. Oh my God, I would definitely go back to all of them. The only one is that taco place and that Mexican steakhouse. That even sounds kind of suspect, but everywhere else I would definitely go. And that happened, yeah. So most of the restaurants, yeah, were at night. Oh, Saturday, y'all, we went to Sedona. Oh my God, we went to Sedona. Now, this is a 10 out of 10. Like, if you don't do anything else, I would go to Sedona. It's typically a 2-hour drive from Phoenix, Arizona, from Scottsdale. But y'all, the traffic, it took us 4 hours to get there because it was like non-stop traffic on the way there. And then on the way back, it only took us 2 hours. So on the way there, we did have some more girl chat, road trip, and the views. Oh my God, the views were so amazing. I'll drop a clip here. Say hey to the vlog. Gina, where you at?
I'm right here.
So we're on our way to Sedona. We're doing a pink Jeep tour in Sedona. We're currently in Scottsdale and it is, what's our timing? 3 hours and 3 minutes away. So yeah.
Right, here we go.
Yes, so the views were amazing. Once we finally got there, we were paired up with who we were gonna ride. So we did a pink Jeep tour. I'll place some clips right here. Pink Jeep tour, that was amazing. We did it with 3 other people. Our tour guide was Tommy. He was really great. And there was 2 sisters and 1 mom, a 93-year-old mom. She was there because she wanted to check that off of her bucket list. Is that not amazing? Like being in the presence of a 93-year-old. Can you imagine what that lady has seen in her years of living? You know, honestly, when I was riding through there, I was just praying for her and just thanking God for like giving me, for allowing me to be in her presence. You know, I don't take it lightly. 93, the average person don't get to live 93, so that's a blessing. So I was just praying over her life. I actually was praying a lot on this trip to Sedona. When we seen the red rocks, it was just so peaceful. It was a stillness, it was quiet, it was just me and nature. I love nature. You know, I was raised on a farm, so I love to be around things of that sort. And so it was just amazing of just like, you know, going to a place where nature is and just embracing that for what it is in this world that's so busy, especially my life as a mom. My life can get very busy at times, and I barely have any any space for me. And so on this trip, y'all, I just really like I kind of released a lot of things. I kind of just wanted to be in the moment, so I didn't think about anything but just that moment of just seeing those rocks and God's creation, and just knowing like God did this, like, you know, just seeing how the rocks are formed and the trees, and it was just amazing, y'all. It was 10 out of 10. Would definitely recommend. But one of my highlights of the trip was the Sedona trip, because you already know me, I get deep. Okay, I'm gonna get deep. Okay, go ahead. Yes, I'm gonna get deep. So we got to Brashaw Red Rock, and it's this big rock, and you're overlooking a lot of rocks. I'll place a clip. You're overlooking rocks, and I asked a question, and this was among the whole group. So our group was a group of 4 people, and then the 2 sisters and the mom and Tom, the tour guide. So I asked the question. I said, okay, if you could leave one thing on this rock right now, what would it be? And you know, I can, you know, this is my channel, so I'll tell you what I said, but I'll probably won't tell you what, I'll tell you what people said, but not who said what. But one of my things was I would leave self-doubt. You know, just starting, you know, my mom journey, and just, it's so easy to like double question, like, am I doing this right? Am I doing that right? And just being the person that God has created me to be in this mother journey, and just in life as well, because I know I'm not only just a mom, you know, I'm a wife, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, you know, I am a lot of things to a lot of people. And so, you know, just like overcoming like the self-doubt, that was just one of my big ones, and something that came to my head, it was self-doubt. And so some of the things that, you know, the people said amongst us was aftermath. The 93-year-old said aftermath, y'all, believe it or not. Like, I wanted to deep dive in that, but I didn't deep dive, because I was like, you know, I'm gonna leave it there. But I always want to pick people's brains, especially since she was 93. It's just a pleasure of being in the midst of her presence. So I wanted to deep dive, but I didn't. But she said aftermath. Someone said jealousy. Someone said pain and suffering. Someone said longing, procrastination. Another person said baggage. Yeah, so yeah, it was just so heartfelt to like have people that you don't even know open up in a vulnerable way on top of a red rock, and just release those things into the atmosphere. And so it was just an amazing experience for me. I thank God that I was able to experience that, y'all. It was just, I was telling Marcus, like, it was just something came over me, and you know, that's why I was praying the whole trip. Like, it was just like, it was just a mutual type of thing. Like, it was just, you know, I was in this space for a reason. I was, you know, in Sedona for a reason. I was paired up with these people for a reason, and if that reason was to pray and just to have them release some things into the atmosphere, that's what it was. And y'all, that was a highlight. I don't want to get too wordy, but yes, that was one of the highlights of the trip. I would highly recommend. You don't have to do a pink Jeep tour. The tour was 2 hours, and it was amazing. Tom was amazing. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that. And then y'all, like, it took us 2 hours to get back, and then we had a dinner reservation. We had a dinner reservations at 9:15. We got back at 8:15. We literally had to run in the house, get ready, and then go to the place. It was crazy, y'all. Like, and I didn't get a chance to like pick up my camera the way that I wanted to pick up my camera. And then also I wanted to be intentional, because you know, I didn't know some of the girls that were a part of the girls trip, so I didn't want like to shove a camera in their face, you know, just you know, just letting my hair down. I'm always doing something, especially with Max. So I felt like, you know, I'll just use this trip to just focus. And when I do pick up my camera, I do. You guys know I say this all the time. I'm always intentional about when and how I pick up my camera and who I show and all of that, because everybody doesn't want to be on YouTube, you know, like, you know, they don't want to be a part, you know, of the YouTube, and that's fine. So I do want to like respect others of that. But yeah, y'all, this was my Arizona trip. I'm trying to think, is there something else that I need to tell you guys? I would highly recommend going on a trip, a solo trip. We've seen a lot of solo travelers. Girls trip, bachelorette trip. Yes, Arizona is the vibe. I probably wouldn't go in the summertime or when it's heat. I feel like we went the perfect time, because even when we were in Sedona, the weather was like 80, and even the tour guide said, oh my god, you guys came at the perfect time, because last week it was so hot, it was almost unbearable. And I was like, yeah, I'm glad, because this tour is 2 hours. Jesus, be by my side. But yes, I'm glad that we went on that tour and we got a chance to see Arizona. And so yes, guys, I would highly recommend that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of like out of my regular content, but I just wanted to show you guys just bits and pieces of my trip. And so I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I want you guys to go in the comments and let me know if you have traveled to Arizona. Did you check out the resorts? Because that is something that is on my list to go back to do. And then let me know if you have traveled to Arizona or Scottsdale, well, Scottsdale, Arizona. Let me know, what did you do? And then if you plan to, let me know, you know, what type of things you are planning on doing if you do. So yeah, guys, I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Peace.
I've been watching.